The prophet told us that my wife was now serving a satanic group, joined unknowingly. She was possessed with a demon of the dead, which is found in the Pacific Ocean. The demon mainly dwells in nails. Those had Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you're still new, in this show we publish left-term confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Today in our video we have 3 confessions. Stay tuned as we are going to take you through these stories. Viewers, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into the confessions. Our first confession for today is as follows. Hello, Extraordinary Africa. Can you please hide my identity? My wife has turned into something else. She was good but changed suddenly. We met at a vocational training center. She was doing a certificate in cooking and I was doing construction. At the college, there was this home girl of mine. We grew up together, being classmates and close friends from grade 1 to grade 10. We separated when I transferred to another school. The aunt I was staying with has passed away. Few years later, we met again at the college. She has this friend of hers. The girl was so quiet, good looking and reserved. I liked the character and I couldn't stop looking at her when I visit my home girl or when they visit me. This pushed me to ask Yomi to tell your friend I have liked her. The girl refused the love proposal for the rest of our college days and accepted on the day we graduated. She went to a white garment church, so prayerful person. I could not afford to lose her. So after college, I went to see her regularly. Luckily, I quickly find a job. At least I could afford to start my new family. I took the girl and started staying with her. Now she is my wife. We have been together for the past 15 years. We have 3 kids together. She was a good wife, proper wife material, cheerful and respectful. We never fought since we started staying together. She never went to work. I was the one looking after the family. The company I was working for got broke. They reduced the number of employees. I was part of the team which was retrenched from work. Life became so hard. I was no longer working, failing to pay fees for my children. My wife applied for a cooking job at a cruise. She found the job. At that cruise, the workers uses same lotion, perfumes, artificial nails, and clothes. It's on the contract. We never suspected of long-term effects. Just thought there is no witchcraft in a white-run company. The salaries are super fine. Now we have finished a house which we have been struggling to finish for the past years. Cars and children are going to school, but our social life has changed. We used to be poor but happy all the time. My wife has turned to be a prostitute. I am sure she used dark magic on me. Sometimes we go to outings with their boyfriends. It's a must. When we go out, we should be with an extra male person. She said they are workmates, but I never trusted it. Our last born is colored, but we are all black in complexion. My wife says the child is like a mother who was light in complexion. I don't know. I never saw a biological mother. No choice than to accept or else I will be chased away. She is a South African citizen by origin. I am from Zimbabwe and rely on her too much. So this other day, she was off. We ate our supper and go to bed. No one was drunk. We were all okay, but we woke up lying. She was on her own grave. I was on top of my own. Our kids were on top of their own graves. The cemetery is close to our house. I woke them up. We went home. Upon arriving, everyone fainted except me. We called the prophet. The prophet told us that my wife was now serving a satanic group. My wife joined unknowingly. She was possessed with a demon of the dead, which is found in the Pacific Ocean. The demon mainly dwells in nails. Those hard artificial nails you see, ladies, it's better you stay with your natural nails, or else you're gonna lose your life. As soon as the prophet stopped praying, my wife fell down and died on the spot. That's my story. It's not a confession, but a lifetime experience I thought might help others. Hi, solution. Please keep me anonymous. So I dated this guy. We knew each other at a school's music competition. He was a choir master of one of our opponents. We lost and finished 5th, but there was a dinner arranged by the sponsor. After competitions, we dressed for dinner. That's when I met this guy. He is from a rich background. The guy was married but never mentioned it. We dated for almost 5 years. He was only promising and promising to marry. The guy loved me so much, you could see it. He paid all my tertiary fees after my parents failed to take me to tertiary. We loved each other, but one day everything ended. Finally, we broke up after his real wife caught us in town. I was beaten by the mob and woke up at the hospital. The wife undressed me in public. We broke up, but we continued communicating. I moved on with my life. So, I have been with this guy for almost 4 years now. The first time he laid his hands on me was last year when he found out that I was still in contact with that ex who sent me to school. He promised to never hit me again. Shockingly, yesterday he repeated it. To worsen it, this time I'm heavily pregnant, but he still did it simply because I told him, no, I won't switch off the TV volume because you want me to do so because Naye, he always makes noise with his music and I don't make him to switch it off. He then decided to unplug the TV, and with anger, I then stood up and tried to plug in back, but that's when he pushed me against the stove, and there was hot water on a pot which was on stove, not boiling but hot water. I then took the water and threw it at him. With anger, he then tried to hold me by my neck, but he fell down because there was now water on the floor. Still got hold of me and we were now both down. That's when he kicked me and I screamed. His sister came and other tenants. So now I want to go and open a case against him, but somehow I feel bad because we are about to have a child any day now. And what if the case his job, or what if he goes to jail? But the other part keeps on saying, what if he kills you? Please help me. Been crying the whole night when I think about this story. Good people, I need your advice. I met this guy years back. It happens that I fell pregnant for him. He impregnated another girl and decided to marry that girl. Time goes on, but the girl passed on. He came back to me apologizing, demanding second chance as we have child together. He claims to do things in a right way and raise children together, including the child he had with the previous wife. I used to visit him on weekends, then go back home doing home cleaning, everything as a woman. My problem is that no one knows about us. It's a secret. Long ago, he told me that as the passing on girl, they want him to marry the remaining sister for them to raise the child left behind. Time goes by. I found out it's a lie. He's the one who was after them. Yesterday, he went to work, left me with the children, including mine. The sister from the female family came to collect the child because he did not tell them who is with the child. The man, instead of telling them that we are dating, he said, I'm a helper, helping at home, and the child that must not be angry, no chemistry between us. It happens that they took my number. They called me because they want to talk with the child. I told the guy that they are calling, me, but said I must not take their calls. He called them, telling them the same, that they must not call me. Hence, they don't know me. Yo, people, it's a lot. The guy is trying his the best to impress that female side by sacrificing my happiness. He talks to them anytime he wants, but if he is there, I don't call. We don't talk. He just switches his phone. According to him, no one must know about me and him. More specifically, the passing on girl family. It's been 3 years. People will not understand him if we try to. It's too early for him to move on. Pity I am late because now I'm expecting second born with him. Is it love? First confession. Thank you so much, my brother, for sharing that story. It's a helpful story. We have learned from that story. We always learn from other people's mistakes. We won't go anywhere without God. Guys, it's a clear lesson. We need to pray each and every time. As I usually tell you, make sure when you wake up every morning, pray. Midday, pray. Before going to bed, pray. Before eating, pray. Before traveling, you have to pray. Before going for shopping, you have to pray. The devil is at work. Guys, the devil is at work 24/7. See what happened. The wife ended up losing her life. I would like to thank you so much, my brother, for sharing that helpful story. It's so helpful. And there was this confession. She was saying, "Hi, Solution Uncle, please keep me anonymous. So I did this guy. We knew each other." Right. My sister, you are saying your new husband is beating you. It's now a second time after you discovered that you are still in contact with your former ex. On that of remaining in contact with that man you know is married, you are now aware. You are now with the truth in your hand. Why proceeding contacting that guy? Anyway, it's a lesson to us, my sister. Thank you so much for sharing. But this one who is now beating you, what's this? Don't beat ladies. I don't like that. I don't like that. To worsen it, you are pregnant. You are pregnant. This guy, one day, you might be killed. Okay, for now, give him a last warning. Give him a last warning. If you repeat it again, go back to your families. Go back to your family. Go back to your family. Or else you might be killed. Guys, let's stop beating, harassing our women. What's that? I don't support that. Solution Uncle, don't support violence, gender-based violence. And there was the last confession here saying, "Good people, I need your advice. I met this guy years back. It happens that I fell pregnant for him. He impregnated another girl and decided to marry that girl. Time goes, but that girl passed on. He came back to me apologizing, demanding second chance as we have a child. He claims to do things in a right way and raise that man is evil. That man is evil. How can he do such to you? He is jealous. You don't want to see you with another guy. You don't want to see you moving on. He just wants you to be in his pocket. That's not it, my sister. That's not it. Move on with your life. Yes, don't kill your children. Children are blessings from God. Other people are failing to have those children. So take care of your children. Move on from that evil man. The person is evil. How can he do such to you? You showed him the love. You showed him love by forgiving him for what he did to you. But you don't appreciate. You don't appreciate. Sorry, my sister, for what you are experiencing. It's part of your life. Stop worrying. Everything will be okay. I'd like to thank you so much for sharing that story. Maybe someone might be in the same situation. The comments are here to be the solution. Guys, don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let's us help our friends and family who are in this mud. We need to help them and avoid suicides, something like that. Viewers, I would like to thank you so much for tuning in for today. That was the show. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Good start to your week. Peace.